Hi, Datin. Can you state your name and where you're from, Datin?
My name is Norhafizah Haji Ismail, and prior to working at this university, I'm with Unirazak right now. But prior to working with Unirazak, I was with University Kuala Lumpur for a good eight and a half years.
Okay, cool. Datin, we heard about this project Baca,
Pondok Baca.
Pondok Baca
Okay.
in Makassar Island.
Yeah.
How do you get to know about this Pondok Baca?
Okay, this Pondok Baca project was introduced to me because I am a member of the Rotary Club of Kampung Baru. So that was like 6 years ago. So we had an MOU with our sister club, Rotary Club Ujung Pandang in Makassar. And when I visited them to sign the MOU, they introduced the various Pondok Bacas that are scattered all around Makassar. If I'm not mistaken, there are 21 Pondok Bacas. And these Pondok Bacas were set up to assist all anak-anak yang di pendalaman for them to be able to read and to grow. I mean, this is literacy. This is a literacy project, you know. So I came. I said, okay, I will come, and after the MOU, I will come, and I will find money to sponsor one Pondok Baca. Because there are 22 or 21, but I said I will sponsor one. So they said, if you sponsor one Pondok Baca, it has to be a sponsorship of books for 1 year. And I said, okay, I agree. So I went back and I searched for money, and then I went, and then I gave them the amount of money, but they used that money to buy Indonesian books. We cannot bring English books or Malaysian Malay books.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
So we bring the money and they will buy the books there.
Okay.
And when they bought the books there, I will then deliver the books to the Pondok Baca.
Oh, okay.
And in addition to giving the books, I normally also sponsor prizes for performances. So they call it Lomba Lomba. So what is Lomba Lomba? It varies from year to year. So 1 year they had a fashion show for the kids, and I would sponsor. Actually, what I did was I give them the 3 main prizes, but I also had little prizes for anyone who participated, because I do not want anyone to go back without anything.
Okay.
Just participating, already they would be given something.
So at the end,
everybody wins.
Everybody wins. Right.
So that's, I don't, because you know why, when we come from Malaysia, they really treat you so well. They treat you like as if you are some high-ranking person, when I'm nobody. I'm just, somebody who would like to help. But they would have banners everywhere. They would have the children all lined up along the roads, waving the Malaysian-Indonesian flag as you enter the area. Then I noticed that sometimes I would arrive in the hot sun, and the kids would be standing in the hot sun waving the flags. So I felt the next time I came, I would buy sweets and chocolate and milk in small bottles, and I would shake hands with all the kids who were lined up and give them some. So I needed to come back with more money, because these little things, that I cannot ignore, because they sacrifice their time, and normally there would be performances as I arrive. And it would be traditional dances. So they really take care in planning and also in receiving guests from abroad.
I think when you first saw these kids, what do you feel?
I cried. I couldn't.
Why?
I just like thought, oh my God, they're so excited, and I thought I'm just giving nothing. You know, it's not even much. So I thought, no, I cannot. I have to give something. So sometimes the parents would come along. They would carry their babies, you know. So I thought also the parents, I have to give something to the parents as well. So the last visit I went, I bought from Indonesia, because it's very hard for me to transport all these things via flight, because you have to pay for excess baggage and all that, right? So I would go 1 or 2 days earlier, or I would work with somebody over there. And I said, this time, the last time I visited a village, I think it was 1,000 feet above sea level. So it's dekat bukit tau.
Okay.
So we had to struggle to go up the mountain, and it's isolated. And the whole kampung folk came to take part, because the children were going to take part.
How do you find that the condition of the kampung? Is it?
No, the kampung's alright, but they're backwards lah. They're not, you know, they don't, the roads are not good and all that kind. So you go to places that you will never go unless you have contacts there. So to me, you know, the last time I went, I had food poisoning.
Wow.
Because I visited Kampung Nelayan. So they cooked for me, they grilled for me some fish. Because I ate that, I had a violent case of food poisoning. So the next day I had to go up the mountain with the things I had bought. So I bought drink containers and macam sandwich boxes, you know. That I bought so many. I think I bought 500 because if there's extra, I'll keep. But I want to give everyone who comes. Somebody has to get something from me. So I was so sick, but I went nevertheless, because I cannot let somebody else do what I'm supposed to do when I come back.
I think some people might say that there's a lot of children in Malaysia that we supposed to help. Why must we go to Makassar to help those children?
You have to understand, the children in Indonesia are worse off than Malaysian students, you know. Malaysian students, even if they're poor, they're so much better off than those in Indonesia. One. Number two, on a personal level, on a Rotary level, I am strengthening fellowship and camaraderie with Indonesians who are also, we call it serumpun tau. So you need to strengthen that, because if anything happens, we can always rely on friends over there. Sometimes government don't speak, but people at the bottom will speak, you know, because you have already good collaboration. So I know if there's any conflict or what, I can always go on a personal level, you know. The government do their part, we individuals can do our part.
Good deeds actually transboundary.
It doesn't matter, right?
Children are children.
Children are children anywhere. But if they prosper, we will be good. We cannot prosper, and our neighbors cannot. We cannot be prosperous and not also help our neighbors to be prosperous. So if we prosper, we must help neighbors to be as prosperous, because then we can have the trading, we can have the exchange. If they're so poor, then how are they to buy things from us? How are they to collaborate with us? We can't.
And usually, Datin, when people want to give something, they always say that, what is it for me? So I'm asking the question, what is it for you?
For me, what is it for me?
When you give to all these children, what do you get in return?
What do I get? What do I get? I don't know what I get, but I don't care. I don't care whether I get anything or I don't get anything. But for sure, I get good friendship. I
do you feel good?
No. I get good friends, and one day you need them. You don't know when the wheels will turn.
It's something that cannot be quantified by.
No, it's not
money.
intangible.
Yeah, it's not monetary
This
value.
no value. You cannot put a premium to it. You cannot put a monetary value to it. It's intangible. So how do you measure intangibles?
Correct.
So I don't know how to measure intangibles. And to me, I always tell them, because I was interviewed on the television as well, on the radio. And they said, why do you do this? I said, this is because we are from satu serumpun, and we are related by so many aspects, race, religion, culture. And I said, now Malaysia is prosperous, but there'll be a time Malaysia needs your help. So I hope when we are down and you are up, you won't forget us, I said.
Right. And any last word to people out there?
No, I just want to say, I can assure you that every cent that we collect will go to those people, because I always pay for my own flight, pay for my own food. So over the years, I established good relationship with my contacts over there, so I stay in their homes. So when I stay in their homes, I save on accommodation, and they're very generous. They will feed you, because to them, when a visitor comes, the visitor will bring good luck to them. So they treat visitors like gods, like kings, because it is in their culture to believe that visitors bring very good luck, very much good luck lah. They just bring good luck. So they treat you. I don't know whether Malaysians can treat people like that, but Indonesians do treat people very well. And I think that's the one thing that I actually like to do, like to feel when I go, because I feel overwhelmed, and I love to see the kids perform in their cultural attire, the cultural dances. It's so nice to see young people who are passionate about their culture. But I was trying to get that kind of passion and enthusiasm to our young people here.
All right.
So please donate generously, and I've been doing this for 6 years now, and we can account for every cent that we spend. Like, we will give you receipts and all that, because we are very very open about this thing. My own journey, my own trip, I pay for myself. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Datin. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.